Today, we have an absolutely incredible story to share with you, a story of vitality, wisdom, and the true power of simple, consistent habits. We're going to introduce you to an extraordinary woman named Helen Marlowe. At 89 years young, she continues to defy expectations and inspire everyone she meets. Helen lives alone in a small cottage nestled in the hills of Asheville, North Carolina. Her home is full of life and an unwavering sense of joy, surrounded by cherished memories and the quiet hum of a life well lived. And here's something truly remarkable about her. She hasn't taken a single medicine in her entire life. Not a daily pill, not an occasional remedy for an ache or pain, nothing. People often look at her with a mix of surprise and pure admiration, their eyes widening when they learn her age and her pharmaceutical-free existence. They tell her she's more energetic, more spry, and simply healthier than folks half her age, sometimes even younger. They ask her, "What's your secret? What magic potion do you drink?" And honestly, as you're about to hear, there's no secret potion. No mystical elixir, and certainly no magic pill. Her secret, if you can even call it that, is far simpler, incredibly accessible, and profoundly rooted in the everyday. It's a way of living, a philosophy that has guided her through nearly 9 decades. A philosophy that values consistency, mindful intention, and a genuine, unyielding love for life itself. And where does this philosophy truly begin to bloom each day for her? It all starts with her mornings. The very first moments of her day are meticulously crafted, not out of rigid discipline, but out of a deep understanding of what her body and mind need to flourish. She has 5 simple, yet incredibly powerful habits that she swears by, habits that have shaped her well-being and allowed her to embrace each new day with enthusiasm and a spring in her step. We're so excited to share these with you today, hoping that perhaps, in her simple routines, you might find a spark of inspiration for your own journey towards a healthier, more vibrant life. There's no complex formula, no expensive equipment, just the beauty of routine and the profound impact of intentional living. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And we'd love to hear from you in the comments. What part of her lifestyle resonates with you the most? Make sure to watch until the end, because you won't want to miss the final habit. Now, let's explore the 5 intentional lifestyle habits she lives by. Let's hear it straight from her, in her own words.
My habit 1: the gentle wake-up and sacred gratitude practice. My day doesn't begin with the jarring, intrusive shriek of an alarm clock. Oh no, that would be far too aggressive for the peaceful transition from sleep to wakefulness that I cherish. Instead, I awaken naturally, gently, with the rising sun, a slow, golden invitation to a new day. Usually, this happens around 5:30 a.m. It's a quiet, unhurried awakening, allowing my body to transition at its own pace. The very first thing I do, before even the slightest urge to get out of bed, is to reconnect with my breath. I take a few deep, deliberate breaths, a mindful exercise that grounds me in the present moment. I inhale slowly, deeply, allowing my lungs to fill completely, counting steadily to 4. Then, I hold that breath, a silent pause, for a count of 7. Finally, I exhale slowly, completely, letting go of any lingering tension, for a count of 8. I repeat this gentle breathing pattern about 10 times, sometimes more if I feel the need. It's a calming rhythm, a soft meditation that settles my mind, quiets any nascent anxieties, and ushers in a profound sense of peace. Once my breathing feels steady and my mind is clear, still nestled comfortably in my bed, I dedicate a significant portion of time to my gratitude practice. This isn't just a fleeting thought or a quick mental checklist. It's a deep dive into the wellspring of appreciation within me. For several minutes, I focus intensely on everything I am grateful for in my life. It could be the simple warmth of the sun already streaming through my bedroom window, casting golden stripes across the floor, or the delightful chorus of birdsong just outside, a natural symphony welcoming the dawn. Sometimes, it's the simple, profound comfort of my soft blanket, the feeling of warmth and security it provides. But my gratitude extends far beyond these immediate sensations. I consciously bring to mind the faces of my loved ones, my children, my grandchildren, my dear friends. I visualize their smiles, recall shared laughter, and feel the warmth of our connections. I think of the breathtaking beauty of nature that surrounds my home, the vibrant colors of my garden, the sturdy trees that stand tall outside my window, providing shade and shelter. I reflect on the simple joys of everyday life, the taste of a good cup of tea, the pleasure of reading a beloved book, the satisfaction of a task completed. This mental exercise is incredibly powerful. It deliberately shifts my focus from any potential worries or anxieties to the abundant blessings in my life. It's like a mental stretch, preparing my mind for the day ahead, not with dread or obligation, but with a profound sense of optimism, joy, and a deep appreciation for the gift of another day. This ritual, born from stillness and introspection, truly lays the foundation for a positive, vibrant day, ensuring that I begin with a heart full of thankfulness. My habit 2: the hydration and lemon water elixir. The moment my feet touch the floor, signaling my official rise from bed, my next unwavering habit seamlessly begins. My first destination is always the kitchen, a path so ingrained that I could walk it with my eyes closed. There, I immediately reach for a large glass and fill it with warm water, not cold, but pleasantly warm. To this, I add the freshly squeezed juice of half a vibrant, fragrant lemon. I've been adhering to this specific ritual for many decades now, long before it became a popular health trend. It's an incredibly refreshing way to greet my internal system, and I wholeheartedly believe it acts as a gentle yet powerful kickstart for my metabolism, efficiently aiding in the digestion processes that are so vital for overall health. I don't simply chug it down. Oh no, that would defeat the purpose of this thoughtful beginning. Instead, I sip it slowly, deliberately, savoring the slightly tart, invigorating taste. As it slides down, I feel a gentle, spreading warmth throughout my body as I drink, a soothing sensation that tells me my system is awakening, cleansing itself after the night's rest. This isn't just about quenching a physical thirst, it's a deep internal cleansing, a purification ritual that prepares my body for the day ahead. I find that it significantly contributes to my sustained energy levels throughout the morning and keeps me feeling light, clear-headed, and surprisingly agile. While many people gravitate towards icy cold water, I've found, through years of listening to my own body, that the warm water is far more beneficial. It's like offering my insides a gentle, comforting hug, preparing them with kindness for the day's activities. I make it a point to always have a fresh supply of lemons on hand, always ready for this indispensable morning ritual. It's a simple act, yet its cumulative benefits over the years have been immeasurable, contributing significantly to my enduring vitality. My habit 3: gentle movement and mindful stretching. After I've finished my warm lemon water, feeling internally refreshed and ready, I move to my living room, a bright and inviting space where the morning light filters in. This is where my third essential morning habit unfolds: gentle movement and stretching. I want to emphasize, this is not about strenuous exercise, no high-intensity workouts or heavy lifting. My approach is entirely about fluid, graceful movements that nurture my joints, gently engage my muscles, and maintain the precious flexibility that allows me to move freely and independently. I begin by slowly rotating my neck, first clockwise, then counterclockwise, releasing any stiffness that might have accumulated overnight. Then come slow, deliberate shoulder rolls, loosening the upper back and shoulders. I follow with gentle arm circles, extending my reach, feeling the stretch in my shoulders and chest. Next are gentle spinal twists, easing into the movement, feeling my spine awaken and lengthen. Throughout these movements, my focus is entirely on listening to my body. I never push beyond what feels comfortable, respecting its current state and limitations. I also incorporate leg swings, both front to back and side to side, and gentle ankle rotations to keep my lower body mobile. Sometimes, I'll put on some soft classical music, or perhaps some calming instrumental pieces, to accompany my movements. The melodies enhance the sense of tranquility and allow my body to flow more freely. I dedicate a solid 20 to 30 minutes to this routine. During this time, I can distinctly feel the blood circulating more freely, a pleasant warmth spreading through my limbs. My muscles begin to loosen, and a wonderful sense of lightness permeates my entire being. It's a graceful, intuitive dance with my own well-being, a daily affirmation of life through movement. I firmly believe that movement is intrinsically linked to life itself, and even the most gentle, consistent movement can make a profound difference in preserving one's independence and vitality. I have witnessed too many individuals succumb to immobility simply because they cease to move. I am resolute in my commitment to never let that happen to me. My morning stretches are a joyous declaration of my continued ability to move, to explore, and to live unencumbered. My habit for the nutritious and satisfying breakfast. Following my gentle movement, my body feeling awakened and ready, I turn my attention to my fourth crucial morning habit: breakfast. My philosophy for this meal is simple, yet incredibly effective. It must be nutritious, satisfying, and utterly uncomplicated. I've never been one for elaborate or fussy meals, especially in the morning. My steadfast go-to is a warm, comforting bowl of old-fashioned rolled oats. I prepare them with pure water, allowing the oats to cook down to a creamy, comforting consistency. Once cooked, I elevate this simple base with a handful of fresh berries, usually vibrant blueberries or juicy raspberries, bursting with antioxidants and natural sweetness. To this, I add a sprinkle of walnuts, providing healthy fats and a satisfying crunch, or sometimes chia seeds, tiny powerhouses of fiber and omega-3s. On occasion, I'll add a touch of warm, fragrant cinnamon, not just for its delightful aroma and taste, but also for its natural properties. What you will never find in my breakfast, or indeed in my pantry, is added sugar or highly processed foods. I avoid them entirely, understanding their detrimental impact on my energy levels and long-term health. I eat my breakfast slowly, deliberately, savoring each warm bite. Often, I'll sit by my kitchen window, simply looking out and enjoying the natural light of the morning, watching the world begin to stir. This meal provides a sustained, steady release of energy, keeping me feeling full and satiated for hours, preventing any mid-morning slumps. More importantly, it provides my body with the essential nutrients it needs to function optimally throughout the day. I don't believe in counting calories. My focus is entirely on whole, unprocessed foods that nourish my body from the inside out. This humble breakfast is a testament to the immense power of simplicity. It fuels me robustly without ever weighing me down, preparing me both physically and mentally for whatever the day may bring, whether it's tending to my garden, reading, or simply enjoying the company of a loved one. My habit 5: the mindful moment and intentional planning. My final morning habit, a cherished culmination of my routine, is a quiet, contemplative moment of reflection and intentional planning. After I've enjoyed my nourishing breakfast, and the kitchen has been tidied, I carry a warm cup of herbal tea, often a soothing chamomile, known for its calming properties, or an invigorating peppermint, to my favorite armchair by the window. This is a sacred time, free from distractions. My phone remains untouched, and the television stays off. Instead, I simply sit, allowing myself to be fully present in the moment. I watch the world outside my window, observing the subtle shifts in light, the gentle swaying of tree branches, perhaps a squirrel scampering across the lawn. I take notice of the small, beautiful details that often go unnoticed in the rush of life. I let my thoughts settle, clearing any lingering mental clutter from the night or the early morning. It's a quiet internal recalibration. Then, with a clear mind, I spend a few minutes gently thinking about the day ahead. This isn't about creating a rigid, unyielding schedule that dictates my every move. Rather, it's about mentally outlining a few key intentions or things I wish to accomplish, big or small. It might be making a phone call to a dear friend I haven't spoken to in a while, spending some dedicated time tending to my beloved garden, or perhaps diving into a new chapter of a captivating book I'm currently reading. This mindful moment helps me to prioritize my desires and responsibilities for the day, fostering a profound sense of purpose without any accompanying pressure or stress. It's about being intentional with how I allocate my precious time and energy, ensuring that each day is lived with direction and meaning. This quiet, reflective period is an absolutely essential and deeply cherished part of my routine. It allows me to start my day not only with clarity and focus but also with a profound sense of calm readiness and a quiet joy. It's how I ensure that each day is lived deliberately, purposefully, and with a true sense of personal fulfillment.
And there you have it, everyone. Her 5 steadfast morning habits that have undeniably kept her vibrant, healthy, and wonderfully independent for nearly 9 decades. They are, as you can see, not groundbreaking revelations or complex scientific formulations. Their enduring power, their remarkable effectiveness, lies in their sheer consistency, and the deeply positive, cumulative impact they have on both her physical well-being and her mental fortitude. She genuinely believes, with every fiber of her being, that true health is an ongoing journey, a dynamic process of living, rather than a fixed destination to be reached and then forgotten. These habits are not just routines, they are her steady, reliable companions on this beautiful journey, guiding her each day towards a life filled with energy, peace, and contentment. Remember, it is truly never too late to begin cultivating healthier routines, to plant new seeds of well-being in your own life. As you reflect on her simple morning rituals, perhaps consider, what's one small, meaningful change you could introduce into your own morning routine to boost your health, your happiness, and your overall sense of vibrancy? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.